Okay, this is my second video on my 1999 E300 chassis 210 Turbo Diesel. So it's been, I think, about a little over 2 years since I did the first video, and a little over 100,000 miles. I think I had just under 200,000, and now I have just over 310,000 miles. So it definitely, things have changed. Paint has faded a hell of a lot more. A couple tow hitches that one I ran into, actually this one I ran into, and this one someone ran into me, or backed up into me where I was parked. I have, since my first video, I've upgraded to the xenon headlights factory. The right side I had to get used. Unfortunately, Mercedes stopped making them. On the right side, there's two left in Robbinsville. For the driver's side, I snagged up one of them, and you can tell the difference. Of course, it doesn't have the self-leveling like if it were to come with the vehicle. So I did lower them a little bit, especially on the right side, so I don't blind oncoming traffic. So again, a little bit more weathered in the front end. Paint's fading off, basically falling off. You know, the wheels need to be repainted again. And if you remember in my first video, I painted them to match the car. I've changed out the windshield. You know, I only use factory, you should only use factory glass for the windshield. It just seems like it's a lot stronger and holds up to road debris a little bit better. So anyways, I've done that a little over 100,000 miles ago. It needs it again. Paint's fading. So, these moldings on the top. Usually the clips in the back start to come up. On that side it is a little bit more. The paint's completely gone on the top. There's no more paint, as you can see where it was. Anyways, of course all the rubber around the mirror is gone, you know. And the suspension is sagging a little bit, as far as it's just really old and it needs to be done. And that's the next thing that's going to be done. I also changed out the tail lights. These are brand new. It's hard to tell in the video. If you fill them, they feel nice and glossy. I got rear-ended in a parking lot. Nobody left a note, so I went ahead and went back to the OEM. Again, they're not selling right side for some reason, a lot of right side parts. So I couldn't get the right side trunk light, reverse light. I can only get the driver's side, so I'll get one off of eBay. Paint fade right here. And then of course this right here took out a Ford F-150 front bumper, I think a 2017. Gave him about $2,000 in damage. I mean, you know, I think he kind of inflated that. I needed a new tail light, and I needed, I guess I can do body work, but that's okay. And there was no issues at all, actually. So yeah, just a new tail light. It was a little snug, the tail light going in, but it seals just fine. You know, there's no gaps or anything like that. For over time, everything is good. So anyways, try to keep, you know, with most every tab is intact. I do need to get that one. I like to try to keep everything intact as much as possible. So from here, again, not too bad overall. It's come along really good. I've changed every bolt-on part that you can imagine. At 310,000 miles, you're gonna change everything. And if you haven't, and it comes time to change it, that's great, because it's never been changed before. So I don't get mad about anything I need to change on it. I'll go ahead and start it up. I do have the original key. I also have the updated one. I just recently got a glow plug light for number 2. And we'll be doing that this weekend. So yeah, unfortunately, just about 3 weeks ago, the check engine light came on, and I scanned it, and it ended up being glow plug number 2. So it's been a little over 100,000 miles, probably. Actually, no, it's probably been close to 200 since we were able to replace all 6 of them. The last time I tried replacing the glow plugs, 2 and number 4 did not come out. So we'll see what happens this go around. And I'll go ahead and show off the lights. I'm really proud of these. It just makes the car look so much better. So that's with the xenons. The xenon lights. And even the used one looks good at night. You can't really tell. And this is the new one. And then if you open up the hood, just like my last video, you could barely hear me, so I'll talk a little bit closer. Again, this is how I keep it. I've replaced the brake booster. I've replaced the washer fluid reservoir. I've also replaced this acceleration sensor right here. That was about 2 years ago. It's got a brand new power steering pump and rack, all from Mercedes. It also has a new starter. OEM filters are only black. So make sure when you get these cars, it doesn't really matter. They're cheap filters, but I see a lot of white ones and silver ones out there. The OEM filter is black. Of course, the lines have been changed. The lines have been changed a few times. Just like before, the viscous fans have been changed. The engine fan has been changed. The belt tensioner has been changed, I think, twice. The alternator's been changed twice as well, because we had a parts warranty at one time. The AC compressor has been changed. All of the copper washers for the high injection fuel pump has been changed. Turbo's original. Catalytic converters original. And just look how clean that is. I haven't timed, what you call it, I guess, time the high injection, the high pressure fuel pump. I heard it's a good idea to time them. I never have. What I am going to do is just change out the fuel injectors. So you can see no rust whatsoever. She real nice. So again, this is meticulously mechanically maintained for the most part. I'm not the technician. I am a service advisor at the dealership. I have been for about 20 years now. So, you know, that's why I'm a little lucky to kind of be able to maintain it. Really, just to be able to have it. And they are, I mean, I'm doing the suspension. So, the suspension is next. Everybody talks about, you know, these are million-mile motors. These are million-mile motors. And I believe it, you know, to an extent. I think a lot of highway driving only helps. But here is the entire suspension. We have all the coils, or excuse me, all the springs, front and rear shocks, front, upper, and lower control arms. And we have the rear, here's the list. So this is all the front, and from here we got more of the front, and then the rear. So the rear control arms with also the rear suspension control arm kit, also with the rear subframe bushings we are doing as well. This was tape that was used to hold up the window. Everybody who knows these cars know that the rear window regulators go out. So there you go. That's just on the tint, so not a huge deal. It does look 10 times worse than what it's going to take to fix it. It's very easy. I just haven't gotten around to re-tinting it. Again, I'm more on the mechanics of it. I worry about that than I do cosmetics. You know, the more shittier it looks, in my opinion, the less I'm bothered, or, you know, people's gonna tell you how. I'd rather not stand out. I'd rather not somebody know that these cars are going up in value, so I can still park with everybody and, you know, get hit in the rear end and not have a note left. That's fine. You know, I'd rather you not think I'm some rich asshole in it and try to destroy it. Because these cars are, you know, they're going up there in value, but it's not so much that. The reason why is because the people who have them, who really love them like me, I don't want to sell it. And so, you know, so all the suspension will be done, and then next will be the EIS and steering lock. So the steering lock and EIS will be done. You know, hopefully the glow plug light goes away and I don't have to remove the head. Again, fortunate and lucky enough for me, it's not going to be doom and gloom. I don't have to sell it if I have to remove the head. I'll just get it removed and go from there. Oh, and then everything interior wise, it's pretty beat up. I mean, it's not, you know, bring a trailer quality as far as interior. I mean, I don't think. I mean, if you're just looking for the looks of it, if you're looking to put this kind of car in a garage, this ain't the car. But this is also not a for sale video. This is more of a, hey, look at the interior. You know, got the LED lights. They help. Also did the LED license plate bulbs. It just helps. Looks good. I'm sure I don't know if anybody cares about the suns, but I'll get comments good or bad. But anyways, yep. So yeah, interior, and you know, cup holder doesn't work, or it's not there. Of course, this is all flimsy, but that's fine. This works. The soft open and the soft open. So, and radio will always be stock with me. I don't care to upgrade it. I care about the drive of a car, not what I'm listening to. I just put headphones in this one. Yeah. So I daily use it. I use it daily. I do try to take care of it. I have kids, and you know, when I get around doing the seat belts, I'll probably do black, because why not? Because that's all they do, is they turn nasty and black anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna do black black seat belts. You know, because this damn thing turned black anyways. I'll redo this. Everyone has to probably deal with this if you're using it every day. So I'll re-get this done. I guess there's a hole in there, so I'm going to have to replace it. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it cashmere, but I'm going to definitely do these black. I don't even think you can buy them anymore through Mercedes. I'm going to have to find some used ones. And then I'll probably do, I think you can get steering wheels off of eBay pretty commonly now. Albania, no, some country over there in Europe that's like Albania or something like that. They are like stuck in time with these cars, so there's like people like redoing parts on these. So they're becoming actually, some of them are becoming a little bit easier to get or a little bit more common if you look on eBay, which I'm sure everyone does. But anyways, I love the car. I know everybody who does have these cars love them as well. Again, this is just to show you what happens or what to expect at 310,000 miles. Oh, and then I'll show you one more thing. I mean, this is definitely a video for people who like these cars. Sorry, there's no there's no direction. I'm just at work at night, and I'm just trying to do this video. Okay, there's that. And then I will show you all the records. So all the records have been maintained by the original owner, the second owner, and then of course myself. So here's the book. This, just in case somebody does not know what this is your high mileage award application. You can go online and find this, print it out, go to your nearest Mercedes dealership, have a service advisor verify your miles and have them sign it. And then you can mail this in and they do their verification. And then in about, I don't know, 8 to 10 weeks, you'll get a very cool medallion that goes on your front grille and a letter with your VIN number congratulating you that you got to however many miles you got to. So anyways, this is the records for my car. Basically from this page down to there. I have my other two cars in here, but look at all these. And what's amazing is if you go here, or which is cool, is an invoice from when they did a radar swap. It looks like they removed a radar out of a stock unit, remove radar detector and install into, I remember doing this. Anyways, but it goes back to $823.99, and I think he used the mileage of the other cars, because it says it has 29,889, and that's August of 23rd 99. But if you go September 99, the car has 797 miles, and it came in for what driver's seat? Yeah, driver's seat is not going back far enough. That was a common repair on those cars back in the day. Didn't matter what engine you had. So anyways, I got the records that go basically from the first guy all the way to me. Yeah, so he went to Crown dealerships. Yeah, really kind of cool. So yeah, just it goes to invoiced, 12/19/2001. There you go. Wow, just after September 11th. So, anywho, yeah, and then I got all mine that go all the way. I got the original MSRP, which I do have the original MSRP, the original laminated at my house. And then, of course, the VMI from the dealership, because I work here, so why not? All this work. And then, of course, the service sheets. And then every service done that needs to be done when it needed to be done, for the most part. I think the coolant, I haven't been by the T on it, but I live in the desert, so I'll know real quick when it's not cold. But yeah, so here is everything. It's very awesome. again, I've done everything to this vehicle imaginable, and there's even more that I still need to do to it. So hope you enjoyed the quick update. Again, this is not for me to be a video scholar. This is just to show you guys, the fans of this type of car, where we're at a little over 300,000, and basically it's going to be, you know, it's going to feel like 1999 again. By the end of this weekend, we start the suspension work, so we'll have a good feel of where this car, I guess, should be when it was original in '99. But I have a pretty good idea because I remember these cars when they were new. So, all right, hope you enjoyed, and if you have any specific requests or questions about these, I always can help answer them. Perfect. Take care. Bye.